Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
It's the past.
Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
How could you do that? Oh no, by the... Night Mother is mother to...
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Haven't you talked to Astrid? She's by the pool greeting the Night Mother and her little jester. She has a contract.
Light, you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition. Oh, what a kind and what...
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded... Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you.
But make no mistake.
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly.
Ah, there you are. Good. I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her. Just do what... Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Dagger, axe. In the end, I opted for my claws.
Eureka. Good. Your payment for a job well done. I see your... Here's your payment. Will there... I could do this all day. Here's your payment. Eureka. I'm sorry, I don't. Come see me again later.
By order of the Yard, you have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What smart work?
Fus, Hoda! Look! Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that? The Dark Brotherhood. Oh, my goodness, you're really... What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered. I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin, Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with... Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. But, well, there is one more thing. If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of... It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while. I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Just coat your weapon with it. Then, you get the idea. Make them all pay for what they've done to me. Well, what new... That bastard got exact... But last I heard, Nilsine is still alive. So I guess you decided... Here's the payment for killing Elaine. and nothing for letting Nilsine live. Just remember, that was your decision. Well, what news? Is Elaine...
Someone do something!
You wouldn't have had enough.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting? Of course, dear, of course. And now, I need your assistance with a matter of... It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery. So you understand my fear. If Cicero's planning something and conspiring with one of our own, it would be disastrous. Dear sister, I need you to steal into that chamber, and it'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin. They'll never think to check it. Who in their right mind would hide inside? Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn. Watch yourself out there.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian and the Unchild. What about you? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet Night Mother.
Poor Cicero. Dear Cicero, such a humble servant, but he will never hear my voice, for he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you, for you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb, who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallenrood. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What? What treachery! Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm! She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener! She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you. All hail the listener.
By Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool! Whatever you've been planning is over! I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
Oh, I spoke only to the Night Mother! I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me! Oh, no! She spoke only to her! To the listener!
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken! The silence has been broken! The listener has been chosen!
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right? Then what in Sithis' name is going on? Cicero spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? Is this just more of the fool's rambling? What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person... to you? By Sithis. And? What did she say? Armand Mortier? I have no idea who that is. But Wallenrood, that I have heard of. And I know where it is. No. No! Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Still here? What's the matter? Well then, your time. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. Happy hunting. You got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
There's too much of an obsession these days with knives and arrows. You could kill someone just as easily with a well-placed spell. Talk to Babette about potions. They...
What's the Jarl going to do about it? How are we supposed to feel safe in our own halls?
We need to talk. Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but, well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree Cicero's brought... So go. Go to Vollenrude. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads.
Your payment, as per the usual. You're alive. No sarcasm. And if you can... Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment. Go on now.
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked. Yes, so it would seem. Well, I won't waste your time. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say, the work I'm offering has more significance than anything your organization has experienced in, well, centuries. As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable. But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor. Oh, wonderful. You don't know how happy I am to hear you say that. So much has led to this day. So much planning and maneuvering. It's as if the very stars have finally aligned. But I digress. Here, take these to your superior. Rexus, the items.
Here. Here.
The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done. The amulet is quite valuable. You can use it to pay for any and all expenses. Is there something else you need?
You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Motier? What did he want? You're joking. What's this? By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago. No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us... You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet... I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. He's a fence, a private operator. Works out of the Ratway in Riften. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew they were doing this.
Huh?
Give it up, Brynjo. Those days are over.
Oh,
I'm telling
now
you.
Oh,
different.
oh, I see.
We've all heard that one
Well,
before,
now,
Bryn.
how is
Quit kidding
Astrid doing
yourself.
these days, huh?
It's time
Tell her to stop
face
by
the
sometime.
truth, friend.
Ah, but
You,
we
Vex,
can discuss that
Mercer,
later,
You're
yeah?
all part of a dying
What does...
breed.
Let's
Things are
see.
changing.
Where, oh, where did you get this?
What do you
No,
call that
don't
now?
answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member. Worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you'd better believe... Buy it. This. An Elder Council amulet. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever... Well, well. calling me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. I'll be here when you're done.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craft. Finish it.
Good, you're back. The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet? Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding. Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride. At her wedding. And they say romance is dead. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go. and give my best to the bride. Watch yourself out there. Shouldn't you be out ruining someone's special day? Shouldn't you be out ruining someone's special day? Shouldn't you be out ruining someone's special day? Shouldn't you be out ruining someone's special day?
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities.
Imperial rot. You speak of Skyrim like you know the land. Know its people. You're from Cyrodiil. You know nothing about us. Nothing!
Oh, I know enough. I know those trouble-making Stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial authority. Such seditious behavior. Why, it's treason!
And when the elves marched into your beloved Cyrodiil, and everyone took up arms against them, wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
My point exactly.
Dum dum dee 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 dum 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 dee 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 dum 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 dee 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 dum 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 dee dee dum dum. Da 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 dee da da do 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 dee do da 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 da. Ba 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 bum bum ba 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 bum ba bum ba 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 bum ba 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 bum ba bum da dum. Ba 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 bum bum ba 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 bum ba bum ba 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 bum.
Victoria, no!
Huh?
you do that? What do you think you're doing?
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done. Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this. With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to some... Unfortunately, in your zeal, you failed to eliminate Vici while she addressed her guests as directed. I'm sorry, but your bonus is forfeit. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
Dear sister, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated. With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor. He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now, observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Waylay him in one of the cities and send his soul to Sithis. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing. To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up. Walk in Gaius Morrow's shadow and deliver to him the judgment of Sithis.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing. It's as rewarding as it is dangerous. Let's see what I can show you.
Sister?
Don't worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know you will, but all the same, remember everything I said. Stay alert. And when you get to the cities, make your observations and move on.
Keep back, citizen. I have important business I must attend to. Is that a threat? Back off, or by the 8 I'll cleave that arrogant head from its shoulders. You are trying my patience, citizen. Back away. Now. You are trying my patience, citizen.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? That's the last thing the Blackbriars need. The Blackbriars... Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets... Yeah, walk away like a good doggy. Just stay out of the Blackbriars business, and maybe we'll give you a bone.
Whoa! Hope you know what you're doing with those flames there.
Jewelry with legendary... Estonian craftsmanship.
Buy some armor and live to... about it. Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here. Beautiful baubles and
Looking to stay
gleaming
alive?
gemstones
Why
over
take a
here.
chance?
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
Miol told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Aye. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Velen. Swear tomorrow.
at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return. May the Shroud of Death embrace you. Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return. Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both your reward and a bonus, as I have mentioned. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
Just try to relax, Vizara. Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
Ah, thank you, dear. You are most kind. The Jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh! You're back. Good. You'll want to hear this.
Agreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now. The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation. I want you to but first, find my husband. Make sure... After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some... Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now,
Hush, Vizara. You were very brave. Astrid may well be dead if not for you.
She's right. I'll be forever in your debt, dearest brother. Now be quiet. Just rest. Have you found something? Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed? The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's... one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then, send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible. No, nothing. At least, nothing I'm aware of. Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't exactly been discreet lately in expressing my frustration with this whole situation. Obeying the Night Mother, you being the listener, it's ridiculous. No offense. Cicero may have overheard me talking to one of the others about the Night Mother. It's possible I was not entirely respectful. But to go this far, to attempt to murder the leader of a sanctuary. Cicero must pay with his life. There is no other option. Look, the Dark Brotherhood is a family. This sanctuary is a family. And we've always welcomed those shunned by society. Werewolves, wizards, eternal 10-year-old vampires. What does it matter? In truth, I've rarely met a lunatic I haven't liked. Cicero's problem isn't his madness. It's an adherence to an ancient, outmoded way of life. The Night Mother's way. He just couldn't accept that. And now he'll have to pay the price. I took that prancing...
Should have figured Astrid would send you. Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little Chester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got. In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase. Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
What is life's greatest illusion?
Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come. Send the best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't slice. Oh, but this isn't at all what Mother would want. You killed the keeper, or touch me, I surrender. Traitor? Me? Silly assassin. So confused, so confused. And they say I'm mad. If I'm a traitor, so are you. Have you not heard the maiden's voice? Are you not the listener? So walk away. Let poor Cicero live. Tell Astrid you did the job. Stabbed, strangled, drowned poor Cicero. A tiny white lie for a dark assassin.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand, There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon. The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him. Until next time, sister.
The Redoran contract. Yes, you heard correctly. In and out of Wardenfell in less than 48 hours.
There you are.
In the end,
Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh?
The rest was a
Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the Gourmet actually is a he. Don't be so petulant. In my investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the Gourmet's... Seems to be a message from the Gourmet, I believe. Oh. Loose. Next, you'll have to... As I was saying, you'll need to kill the Gourmet, of course. But what's more, you'll need to get his writ of passage, so you can take his place. Oh, and if you can, hide his body. The longer it takes for anyone else to determine his real identity, the better. Now off with you. Nope. Well, I do know. In any event, our anonymous chef shares a passion for food with all of Tamriel.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child.
Anonymity
No one ever
prove
suspects
the
a thing.
Emperor's
Does
undoing.
death
Tell
not
me,
come to
brother,
us all?
are
Is
the
it not a
stories
certainty?
true?
I
You
am
must be
therefore
talking
honored
about
to
the
be
caravan,
Doom's herald,
John.
to play some part